good afternoon. I am home. I am back home. At pinagpapawisan na nga ako. Oh my God, it's super hot. It's summer and whew, the weather in the Philippines is super humid. But anyway, I was planning on taking a nap but I couldn't because it's too hot. Plus, I am preparing myself for my work tonight. I have my online teaching tonight until before midnight. So I am chilling right now and resting and relaxing. So I had a productive day actually. I went to Sorsogon earlier. I vlogged while I was on my way home from Sorsogon to Gubat. So I was talking a lot about things that I have been observing, not just lately, but for how many years of my life already. Not just here in the Philippines, but also my life when I was in the US. And honestly, I don't know how it started. All I know is that my mind is connected to something that can also connect to other people's mind. So I don't know how it works, but I don't know if it's alarming. I don't know if it's a blessing. I don't know if it's a natural gift. I don't know if it is something that a public concern. I don't know if it is a protection. I don't know. I really have no idea. All I know is I'm asking question because I deserve the truth. And today, I'd like to discuss the belt of truth. The belt of truth is one of the armor of God that we should wear each and every single day. The belt of truth will protect us from Satan's lie. The belt of truth will overcome the power of the power of truth over darkness. So, yun na nga. With the belt of truth, it comes self-control. It comes what else? A lot of things comes with it. Where there is truth, there is love. Where there is love, there is truth. Where there is truth, there is freedom. Freedom from what? From bondage. From bondage of sin. 'Diba? So anyway, yun na nga. Let's go back to what we were talking about. So, what was it that I was observing? Nagsimula nga yun doon sa Florida. The feeling that you felt like you're being watched, na parang feeling mo you are so paranoid. You feel like you had a stalker. You feel like, you're being observed, you're being watched. You're like you're stepping on an eggshell. It's like you can't do wrong, otherwise you will be judged. And like the only way is to move forward and not look back. Because if you do that, the people who are part of your past will keep dragging you down until they until you are aware that, hey, I was part of your, na para bang you burned the bridge, na para hindi sila makilala na naging parte sila ng buhay mo, na okay, you had a chance to show me that you are worthy to be trusted, but what did you do? You ruined and you broken that trust. So what am I doing now? I'm doing my best to move forward and not look back, because if I keep doing that, walang mangyayari sa buhay ko. Madidepress ako, I will be regretful, I will be resentful. Lahat na lang susumbatan ko, lahat na lang sisisihin ko. That's not a good way to live. We're meant to live a happy and fruitful life. If you fall down once, there's a lot of opportunity to rise up again. So, speaking of the things that I have been observing, I know I mentioned about this man that I used to work with. Na whenever I would suspect, I would think about coincidences. He would say things like, he would say things that it's just in your head. Or some people, if I bring it up, they would say you are overthinking, or maybe, are you okay, are you okay? They look concerned that there might be something wrong with you, that you have to have your head checked, that hey, maybe I am going through a schizophrenia, maybe I have a schizophrenia, maybe I am having episode that I have this hallucination, that I am hearing things, I am seeing things, because that's one of the symptoms of having schizophrenia. That's one of the symptoms, or the symptoms of having one is like you are hearing things that are not real. There are like voices that you're hearing na para kang, ano ba itong naririnig ko? Totoo ba to or hindi? or you tend to imagine things that akala mo yung imaginations mo totoo, that you are hallucinating, you are having a hard time separating reality from fantasy, na lahat ng pinaisip mo feeling mo totoo. So there should be a fine line between reality and fantasy. Minsan naging delulu tayo, nagkakaroon tayo ng delusion, whatever you call it. You are delusional that whatever is being thrown at you, pinaniniwalaan mo, which is hindi naman masama because we all have dreams. But sometimes there's so much that we can do. There are things that there are limit to everything, Hindi lahat magagawa mo. You can't be the president of the Philippines without starting from step one. You can be the queen of the world if you haven't shown that queenly attitude, that you haven't shown that quality at character and characteristic of a queen. Yan. So, hindi na tayo nanonood ng Disney dito. There is a reality. There's a real life. This is, impossible dreams and dreams like that are good for children. Yung nanonood ng mga Disney, nagbabasa ng fairy tales. But, hey, there's reality here. So, looking at the bigger picture now, yung sinasabi ko na nga, I have been noticing a lot, and this is a reality, that I have proven to be true when I moved to Minnesota because I felt like the people knew me. They knew me. Yung pakiramdam mo na nakilala ka, I don't know why. I mean, I was very active at the community then, but there's more to it that makes me or made me known. There's more to it, that there's some things that it wasn't my control, that it wasn't my doings, that made me known, that I don't know what it is. Yung feeling mo you were trapped, yung feeling mo that you felt like ano ka ba talaga? Are you an ambassador? Ambassador ka ba na you are meant to see the beauty of the world, and the beauty of the world needs to be shared to other people as well, that you have the eye to see the beauty so that you can share to other people. But the reality of life, hindi lang talaga magaganda ang makikita mo. There are times that you will see the ugliness of life. Just like what Pastor Michael have shown me when I was in Minnesota. He've shown me the two different parts of Minnesota, the urban life, and also the downtown life, the suburb life. You see the difference between people who are homeless. You see the people who are living in a good neighborhood. So, Pastor Michael shown me the two sides of life. Pinakita niya sa akin na, there are homeless, merong mga successful, merong ganyan, merong ganyan. And one of the things that I will never forget that he told me, that he said, I hope Sister Shirley, one day you get to help these people. We were driving at Salvation Army. Salvation Army is like a shelter for homeless. And I was thinking to myself, I don't have the capability to help other people. Wala akong kakayanan makatulong financially. Maybe my time I can. But that is something that I felt very significant na sinabi niya sa akin, that I pray that, you get to help these people. I don't know if he still remember what he said, but I remember it clearly. And that made me think that maybe there is really a purpose behind it. Maybe I was meant to be an ambassador of goodwill. That, it doesn't matter how much I have in my pocket. It doesn't matter how much I have in my bank account. As long as I have the gift of time, the gift of seeing the beauty of it all, and that is something that I can impart and can share to the world. But the problem is when I get home to the Philippines, the things that are meant for good, they're using it for so many different agendas, politics, personal agenda, to be seen, show business, so many different things that are not for the good of everybody. A lot of people has been affected. A lot of family got broken. Lots of tears, lots of brokenness, lots of animosity towards each other, lots of doubts, trust issue, So those are the things that happened when I got home, just because I don't think they are prepared for it, you know. We have always been this untouched country. We were a tribe before. We were never exposed to this highly sophisticated technology. We were not ready for it. We were not prepared for it. There is no handbook. There is no guide. Because even myself, I'm trying to figure out what is the design, what is the purpose of it, what is the what is my purpose here. I know my purpose is to make a difference, to make a change. But in order for me to make a change, I have to start it from within. I have to start it from myself. And then there's a lot of things that came into my mind, you know, na the more I prove to other people that, hey, it is me that who influenced you that. And I felt like I am not being credited for it. Maybe it's too much to ask, because alam mo na, if you're a Christian, you feel guilty of showing yourself too much. If you're a Christian, you feel guilty if you're lifting yourself. Na parang nagigilty ka ba pag pinapakita mo na, ay, kaya ko pala tong gawin. Alam mo yung parang nagigilty ka na feeling mo mas mataas ka pa sa Diyos. So that is me. That's the kind of anong tawag dito? Hindi naman siya kahinaan. Ito yung may takot ka sa Diyos. You have the fear of God, you know, because the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Ayokong magmarunong, ayokong magmalinis, ayokong, alam mo yun, na parang mas mataas ka pa sa Diyos kung makapagsalita ka. But at the same time, I need to speak up kasi para linisin at para tanungin ko kung ano talaga yung purpose nito. What is it designed for? Is it designed am I designed to be an ambassador? If so, why am not getting that support? I am not financially capable of traveling all over the place and show you the beauty of the world. And right now, I am starting and reestablishing myself again. I am reestablishing myself again. So back to zero na naman tayo. And what is the purpose of that? After all the years that I have worked hard for it, that I have reestablished myself, I'm back to zero. For what? Alam mo yon? Hindi ko alam. I don't know who is holding the Philippines. Is it the Republicans? I don't know, because there's a lot of things that I feel like Mr. President Donald Trump is putting his hand to the Philippines, and I don't want to respect you. I don't want to say negative things about you, because I think highly of you. I think you have a good desires to lead a country, but I think you are putting your hands to the Philippines. Why? There are so many coincidences, and I felt like it is something that I'm seeing here. What is it? For example, the pamasahe going to Sorsogon sometimes is 45 pesos. The pamasahe going back is 47 pesos. So it's the 45th and the 47th president of the US. It is Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump. That's the pamasahe, no? 45 and 47. So that's just an example of like little coincidences that I have been observing. Um, I know I dated Republicans before. Mark, he was my ex-husband. He's a Republican. Al, he was a big Trumper. Um, so I don't know. So if it is, then please speak up, because we are so affected here. We're losing our peace. We're losing our peace. I don't know where we are connected. Are we connected to a satellite? Are we connected to the GPS sa orbit? Ano ba talaga? Ano ba talaga yung purpose nito? Because I was limped. My wings was cut. I was so decided to fly all over. I was so ready to fly all over the world. If there's an opportunity, I was so ready to be an ambassador. But I wasn't getting that support. I was ready to be the best version of myself, but I wasn't getting that support at all. And let me back up my story. Let me back up my claim from telling you a story about this. So when I was in Minnesota, I thought that my mind is connected to other people. Na tawag dito, paano ko ba ito ipapaliwanag nang hindi ako nagmumukhang baliw dito? Na ito si ate girl na nawawala na sa sarili. Tawag dito, one time, we were driving. I like staring at the clouds. Sometimes I would go to the park. I was staring at the sky. I don't know. I just love doing that. I feel like, if you're looking at the sky, it's a sign of confidence. And if you're looking down, it's a sign of insecurity and lose of, parang, alam mo yun, parang ang tawag dito, napaka hindi ka confident nga. So, if you're looking down, parang you're less confident. If you're looking up, na parang naka-chin up ka, you're looking up to the sky, parang you look confident ba? But I'm not like that. I don't operate that way. I like looking at the sky because I love the color of it. I like looking at the plane. Kasi when I was there in Minnesota, every time I see the plane, I'm thinking, kailan kaya ako makakauwi ng Pilipinas? Kaya tingin ako ng tingin sa eroplano. I felt like maybe one of those days I should be flying and maybe I can fly to the Philippines once again. And not only that, I like looking at the clouds and see how it's being formed to something, maybe an object. And that's how my mind works, you know. And then one time I was also listening to a radio station, 98.5 KTIS. I was wondering because the speaker of the radio from 98.5 was also saying the same thing that I'm seeing. Like I saw it. I saw what you were seeing on the sky. You saw the cloud. So parang ganon. So I felt like it was very um, live na live. Alam mo yun, kung ano yung nakikita ko, parang they have that radar that they can also see it. So, looking at it in a bigger picture, paano kung nakatingin ako sa salamin? What if I'm looking at myself in the mirror? That means that they can also see how I look like. So maybe that's the reason why they knew me. Right? So if I'm looking myself on my phone right now, taking selfie, then they can see me too. So, kaya ako minsan, nahihiyan ako magsalamin kasi baka kakatingin ko sa salamin kung sino-sino nakakita sa akin. Alam mo yon? What if I am stripping in front of the mirror? Then, oh my goodness, then pinahiya ko yung sarili ko. My goodness gracious in heaven. So yun lang. And even here, I felt like the reason why there are so many voices connected to the power line, I don't know how they are connected, but they are the truth. They're the truth teller. They're telling me the truth. I know they're using it for humiliation. I know they're using it for criticism, but it is a proof that it is real, that this whatever it is that is tracking me is real because it's very live. On the dot. Tawag dito, minsan I just think about you, and then automatically marinig mo that's their voice because they are live, they're connected to your mind. So live live monitoring is it's live monitoring. How did it happen? I don't even have Wi-Fi on my phone. I don't have signal on my phone. I don't. I really don't. I have no idea how it works. I felt like we are living in a highly sophisticated technology where I don't know if there is an answer. I don't know when it will stop, but there's a lot of privacy that was violated. I don't know. So we need an answer. So SOS, we need help. Please tell us. If I am hallucinating, then I need I need help. I need help. 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 SOS. Save our soul. SOS, save our soul.